city like the championships. All my records go hard, this a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym. Jumping all over hurdles, I'm evading the pit. Head to head with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them, I'ma break them. I'm a Hall of Fame legend, they should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work, I don't think they really heard me like, move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get up out the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Ain't no stopping me, ain't no topping me, I am up. Number one seed, ain't nobody popping up. Got a squad of gorillas from the jungle suited up. You kicking off against me, hope you ready, get it up. I be booted up, popping out a Sprinter or a truck. Whole team chasing bags while they chasing us. Calling audible, I read the game, I think it's time to switch. You get hit, if I miss, then my teammates got the blitz, Move the chains, I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get up out the way. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains.
Slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got... It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Dying from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend.
Coach, on the eastern edge of the D.C. metro area in Landover, Maryland. That's where we are situated at FedEx Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Giants and the Washington Redskins. It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Set, 19, set 53. Watch the car, watch the car.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw, Watson. And he finds Howard complete.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's Watson. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack.
And that's the first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
At their own 21.
Here we go. 10-2 stop. What we got? Hey, exit. General West.
Mike 54. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
Right there, 54.
Go.
54, Mike. You got double. Big ass.
Go. Ready.
Throwing on first down is Locke. Eluding the pressure right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Strip that ball. Hey, Mike's 50.
I'm coming. Watch out.
Bam.
Whip.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Ship.
They go.
Locke will try again on 2nd down. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Let's go, hey. Well, Mike 34.
Here we go. New draw Porkins.
Here we go. Check the
Leo.
Check 24.
2.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. A pretty good effort there, 9 yards, but not enough. We'll likely see the punt team now on 4th down.
Yeah, baby.
And this one's going toward the sideline. They'll try to play keep away from Beckham. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Check 26, check 26. Check 9, check 9.
A shotgun snap for Watson. He's going to look for Beckham in the end. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he is all the way up past the 25. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as they'll drop him for a loss of 4. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. We were just talking about him pregame, 3 tackles for a loss. Last week you thought he looked so explosive on film. Starting off good there, another one in the first quarter.
He's every bit of what you described, and I don't want to make it too simplistic, but right now for him, it's see ball, get ball, and that's what he's doing really, really well, and he's doing it in the offense's backfield.
3 down, 3 down. Hatch it, hatch it. 6-6, pull it high.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Go.
Now a give, right side. Hines, and he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Yeah, and that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. 34's the mic. 34's the mic.
5. Yo. Protein spill.
Kill. Turn up.
Look at me. Zipper.
Shift. Watch the shift.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Hey, Charlie.
34, Mike 34. Scoot. Watch the screen.
Let's go.
Go out.
Mike 34. Mike 34.
Watch the run.
Tighten up. Go.
Tighten up.
Hey.
Look at me. Go.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
12 yards on the return that time. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. An update from a game going on in Indianapolis. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Check 43. Watch the safety creep.
Now it's Watson. Buying time to his left. That's caught by Howard. That goes for a gain of 31.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Watson now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? Again, it's Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
On 1st down, Locke. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They run with Hines. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 4. It's 3rd and
30 base.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Ready. 60 Pittsburgh. Record.
3rd and 2, Locke's going to throw. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
Watch safety creeping. Safety creeping.
Now a play fake, and here's Locke. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to... Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
On the ready.
34's a Mike. He's coming. Check him.
Blue down.
Hey, lock it.
No. Deuce.
Check the backer. Check three.
61, matchbox lights. Hey, high 7.
Locke taking the snap and 1. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Well, one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. The Redskins on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Look, squeeze. Check 24. Check 24. You go tight. You got tight. Yep. You got tight right there. Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot. Ready.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. And Robinson with a big catch. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 35. Everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. Lock now on first down. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A Redskin first down. The pickup 15 yards. Redskins with their first trip to the red zone thus far. 1st and 10 right at the 20.
Rush in. X3. 218. Chop it.
Mike 50. Check.
Hey, Sam on. Hey, Delta. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Dude.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Being chased out left. And that's incomplete. So he's through. For 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Let's go, baby. He's crashing. Topper. Rock it.
Check 4.
Under 10. 10. Gone. Hey, check.
Lock again here on 2nd and 10. And this is going to be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That's going to set them back 5 yards. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Now Joe Mixon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he'll give it here to his running back. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 17 yards and a Giant first down. That toss play right, we know it's one of the successful plays they have in their arsenal, and they showed you why there.
And remember, in order for it to be successful, because it's a little bit of a slower developing play, those blocks at the line of scrimmage have to be kept, have to be held, so that the runner can get to the corner and turn it upfield.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
First down, New York.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On the toss, Mixon. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll try the air now with Watson. Eluding the pressure right. Letting one go deep. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And a big turnover there, as his guys will get the football back. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
They go with Howard to begin the drive. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Leo! Wide, get wide!
Now a give, right side. It's Hines. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Hey, check Mike 34! Mike 34! Here I come! Greystone travel. Fresno! Switch! Kill! Bravo! 34! Scoop! Hey, watch the slant!
Let's go, hey. Well, Mike 34.
Now!
Locked to throw on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
45, Mike, 45. Here we go, 24. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. Shift. Check 25, check 25. Ball trot.
Out of the gun, Watson. He's got the connection to Cooper. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. Forced out to his left. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 35.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Now a first down throw. Watson steps away to his left. He finds his running back, Mixon. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So a couple of field goals, that's all we've been able to muster through 2 quarters of play. 6-0 is our count at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And maybe time for this offense to really hit the reset button. They were shut out in the first half, but still, they're right in this game.
They certainly are. What I like about it is that you actually continue to play. You know, you just find a way to make a few plays yourself, and you noted it. Right there on the border in this game, they're not that far off. Just got to find a play or two, and they could be very happy at that point.
Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, 50, Mike 50. You're out. Tight down, there you go. Switch.
Clock now on 1st down. Now he'll escape to his right, and that'll be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Go. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
They fake the handoff. Now Locke out to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Hey, Mike 20. Hey, defense, let's go. Mike, hey, wahoo. Don't let him breathe. Play that time deep. Don't let him breathe, defense. Be careful.
On 3rd down, Locke. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Lutz good on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
On 1st down, it's Watson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Devin White, the linebacker, and he will score. Touchdown, Washington. Short throw, pick 6 right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. He was trying to go back to Beckham there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To throw is Watson. Flushed out right. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They run for it with Mixon. And he will have the 1st down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. From the gun, here's Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Amari Cooper, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2.
Alert! Shift! Open the court!
Here's Watson, operating from the gun. Flush to his right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
Third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't? I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to, I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They really struggled in the first half, but they've made some adjustments, looking better in the second half. But sometimes do we overanalyze? Is it always adjustments, or sometimes is it guys just sticking better to the game plan?
I think the latter, and I love how you brought that up, because we always want to credit, they adjusted here and they made this change there. Sometimes it's just executing what they worked on in practice all week much better. In this case, I think it's a combination. They found a different part of their playbook, and it's working really well for them.
Working extremely well at this point. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, lock it.
Check 50.
Watch twist. You draw Corker. 36. Hey. Hey.
Mike 20. So we got man.
Yes. Hey, orbit. 6'6", bullet high.
And that'll set them back 5. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Mike 20. Yeah. Mike 20.
Yo, go.
There we go, Mike 20. 6 man. Check curls.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Solomon Thomas picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play, as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter.
Ready to break.
34's the Mike. He's coming. Check in. Hey.
Hey, Alpha.
34's the Mike. Hey, they scared. Hey, check Mike 34. Mike 34. Not today, you aren't. Not today. Check.
Protein spill. Scoop.
Rip left. Back.
Look. Squeeze. Shoot.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got... Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. On 1st and 10, Watson. And an alley to run. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again, and that'll bring up 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Watson. Flushed out right. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
61, Matchbox Lights. 50, Mike's 50.
They begin the drive with Hines. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Slam, slam.
Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit that sack to Jabal Sheard. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
Hard, hard.
Check 24, check 24.
Hey, Sam on.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Locke. And he finds McLaurin. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A 3rd down gain of 19. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Block now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right. Hey. We got 3. We got 3.
Yeah.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Let's go. AP Gator. Check in. Not here. 34's the mic. Hey, Echo. I know he ain't got it. Hey, check Mike 34. Mike 34. Bound to lose one. Yeah. Rock it. Kill. Fire.
Now on 2nd and 13. Locke looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. 30. 10. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game.
Next to score, Redskins 21.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the carry. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Watson escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep. And that's caught inside the 30. A big pickup of 38. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Dancing to his, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Watson eluding the pressure right. He wants it all for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. The field goal we just saw has us now at a 1-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot a bit.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? It might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball, but here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that. And that means opening things up again, being a little more free in what they're trying to get done on offense.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the four fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Don't get nervous. Kill. Recon, 132 fighter. Shift, watch the shift. Tighten up. Hey, alert 3.
From the gun on third down, Locke. Got an open man, that's Campbell. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 44-yard line. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Check 43. X3, 218, chopper. Win championships, baby. Hey, 50 the mic. I got wide. Watch the safety creep. Ready.
On first down, Locke. Looking for Campbell downfield. Touchdown, Washington. Harris Campbell, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain him.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off inside the 5. He's at the 50. He's at the 30, 20, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much.
That's caught inside the 20. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Odell Beckham. His 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Watch the run. Check 99. Check 99. Greystone travel. Check. Mike 50. Mike 50. Five. Pretty quiet. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. You must be dreaming. Mike 50. Mike 50. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Hey, Mike. Hey, Charlie. Quit talking about it and bring it. Let's go, Mike 50, Mike 50. Coming. Watch the hand.
Lock to throw on 2nd down. That is incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Go. 34's the Mike, 34's the Mike. Look at me. Door. Hey, lock it. Sponge. No. General West. Deuce. Check the backer.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Pretty good results here on the 1st down run as he takes this forward for about 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 1st down Giants on a pickup of 14.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
He's not going to get me. I got it. 45. Mike, 45. Silver. SOS. Switch. Time to go.
Back to throw. Flushed out right. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun to give to Mixon. And an alley to run. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
Catanzaro now for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Giants 31, Redskins 27.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do it up.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
Go. Small. Check 4. Under tip. Look. Squeeze. Now.
Back to throw. Robinson's got it, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
On the double. Hey, I 7. Mike 20. Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Here we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. We ain't giving up nothing today.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
Lock to throw. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
Hey. 4 down, 4 down, 4 down.
Ready.
Ready for the mic. I'm trying to collect. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Mike.
Hey, Foxtrot.
I got you.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And a sack. They get to him defensively, but the flag comes in, and I think the D jumped. So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. One final try for Locke. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost fell square. You remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot.